Hello iOS fans, Robin here. A super quick video for you today. I was going to do a little unboxing. I've got a new product which I'm really pleased to have got hold of. I thought I'd do a little unboxing of it. I didn't really know what was in the box, kind of silly of me, but I was going to perhaps talk about it. But I actually found something very quickly else to talk about in the product, which I wasn't very happy with. So what is the product? Well, you've probably seen from the title. It is the new Angmar Awakened expansion for Lord of the Rings, the Lord of the Rings card game. It's a hero expansion. It's just some new hero cards. Now, this might be a slight sort of idiot disconnect on my part. I hadn't really thought about what this is. It's basically just some cards, some hero cards. And the first thing I noticed, though, when it came was that it's not in a nice box like the one that's not behind me anymore. It's not in a nice box like this with what you might call a lid. Well, it is a lid, and a bottom, and and the little guide goes in there like that, and that's how we're often used to getting these products. It is a box like this, which I don't really like as a product for as a way of storing my games, game components. I always feel like should be looked down upon, as it were, from on high, and not pulled out the top. Well, I thought, well, never mind. I'll put it out the top anyway and see what I get inside. Yeah, I'm quite excited about my product, as you would be. And so excited it doesn't even come out of the box anymore. So here we go, and I didn't even get that. This one actually had fallen out in the box. I basically pulled that out. So you can see that takes up roughly half, but actually quite a lot less, probably about a third of the space, between a third and half of the space there. And there was another box on this side like that, and then there's all this cardboard here which is of no use to anybody. So basically this box for these two boxes of cards, or packs of cards, in little plastic bags. They don't come in little plastic bags, that's something. And there's this tiny pamphlet of two sides in that box. Hobbying isn't particularly kind on the environment. We all have our hobbies, and they have an environmental impact, and this is obviously plastic and cardboard, and I accept that. But I just think sometimes companies need to be thinking a little bit more about their footprint. We keep being told board game prices are going through the roof because of the price of components. Card has gone through the price of card went through the roof during COVID, and there's just so much card in this box, and this ultimately is going to be thrown away because it's no good. It's flimsy. It's not nice for getting the cards in and out of. It's just not going to be used. It's got a nice picture on it. It's got some information on the back, but not very much. And I just think it's shonky. Absolutely shonky. Now, interestingly, that's from Fantasy Flight Games. Also at the same time, in the same box from Willen Games. Do check them out, Willen Games, brilliant shop. I got this pack because I wanted to get free delivery. It's the Marvel Crisis Protocol card pack, and this is how you do a box. Now, this is made from Asmodee. AMG are owned by Asmodee, or whoever Asmodee owned by now, and FFG owned by the same company. So, the umbrella is the same, but these guys know how to do packaging. In fact, they know how to do games generally, because this card pack is really great. But if you don't want to buy it, it's all available online to download if you've already bought the miniatures that go with it, and you just want to get the revisions. So, but we thought we would get this just to make our recording a little bit easier, and because it's one of those weird things. If you're below the free delivery mark on a shop, you always try and find something to buy that takes you over it, so you're sort of saving money. I didn't really save any money because this cost me more money. But anyway, there we go. So they've got this card, but the Tactics card, and there, look at that. They add up. The sum total, though, is the sum total of the box. Obviously, there's a bit of spare space around these because these cards are much smaller than these cards. But that's how you make a box for your gaming products. Not that one that I've put down out of reach over there. Okay, it's a bit of a daft video, this, but I'm really quite incensed about it, and I just think that's just terrible packaging. Somebody said, oh well, they normally do this so you can store the cards in afterwards. I mean, I have all my cards are in the main core box still. I haven't got enough yet to not go. I'm nearly there, but I haven't got enough cards yet to not store them in the core box. But that's quite nice. You can get those dividers. You can slot them in because it has a lid and a base. It doesn't have it. That box is completely useless to pretty much anybody apart from maybe a hamster who's about to give birth or something like that. But pretty much it's not much use at all. So that is my gripe about the Angmar Awakened expansion. That's just the hero cards. There is like the whole campaign pack coming. Sorry, it's a reprint, but the whole campaign pack is coming. I assume it's going to be in a box similar to that, which I find it disappointing. So I mean, ultimately, I probably am still going to end up getting it because I want to play some more games, and I want but it just put me off the game a little bit. It does actually put me off the game a little bit. So what about you? Are you put off by companies' decisions about packaging, or do you not care? Am I just being a big hypocrite because I've got tons of card and plastic behind me? Quite possibly so. Let me know what you think. I still think, regardless of whether the hobby is inherently wasteful, you can still make cuts and changes to make yourself less wasteful than you are than it's currently being. And I think Fantasy Flight Games have done really quite badly there. I must confess, I'm not a big fan of the old clamshell ones with the plastic. They're not great either. But a little cardboard box would go a long way to fixing the problems, I think. So there you go. That is my tiny video on the Angmar Awakened expansion box set. I'm going to wait for before I look at these cards, I think I'm actually going to wait for the campaign box to come out and maybe through those. I'm still working on the elves from my from the new elf deck that they did recently, and I'm playing the new adventure deck that they did, the Darkling Wood one. So I'm still miles behind. So another problem with us wasteful gamers is that we do buy more stuff than we can possibly play with. He says being surrounded by Moonstone stuff he acquired recently, but you can see the Moonstone game very soon on the channel. So thanks for listening. Let us know what you think, and like and subscribe, all that jazz, and we'll see you soon on the Age of Sigmar.